Well, leaving work, I spent pretty much all day Sunday, okay, today's Monday, spent all day Sunday locked up inside my crypto cave. I was messing with the RV for just a little bit of time in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna need some things. I need to get some spare tools and things, to have a little toolkit inside, one of the storage compartments. Need some oil, transmission fluid, starting fluid, for the generator, that kind of stuff, whatever. So I'm like, it's been on my mind. Let me go down to the parts store and get a few extra supplies, put it in there. So I was messing with that for a little bit. That's the guy right now texting me. That's the guy. So, anyways, got all that done and locked myself away in the crypto cave, my man cave. The rest of the day, knowing that at 5 o'clock I've got the Three Amigos to do with Cliff and Vix, and then after I was done with that, get back on the website. I'm trying as fast as humanly possible to get this thing going. I am this close. See that? I'm this close for this thing going live with his trading tutorials. But I told him, of course, before I agree to anything, technically, like make a real agreement with him, I want to see the videos, what he has up. Now, granted, he's got one that's similar to what I've got. I need to watch his, because I know what mine's about the very beginning. Maybe you don't want to do trading. Maybe you just want to learn how to go out and buy some cryptos, hold them, where should I put them, how do I move them in case I need to move them, just the basic stuff. Not actually trading for like money and profit. Although I do teach in mine, when the time comes and you're ready to take a profit because it's up, 300% or something, and you want to do that, send it back to the exchange, sell it, basic stuff. But I'm not talking about like watching the charts and candlesticks and where am I at? Make a trade. I'm not talking about that, right? This is for the novice, the beginner. This is the one where I was telling you guys I'd like to put up an affiliate program where you could maybe make a couple dollars in the process. But my problem is, and I like what he shared with how he's dealing with it. The hell with, USD based systems like PayPal or whatever service. Go with a crypto service. Get paid in cryptos. You don't have to worry about the merchant. Oh, someone wants a refund because they didn't. Sorry, it's a digital product. Once they sign up and use it and watch it, don't come back saying I need a refund now. That's not, that's not right. That's not fair. But some of these merchants, no questions asked, give the refund. It's a pain in the butt. I don't blame them. And not only that, as cryptos go up in value, it's a business. This is a great business decision. Just accept cryptos. That way they can sit over there in a pile, and as the cryptos go up in value, it's almost as if people are paying you twice as much, 3 times as much, 4 times as much in, let's say, a year or whatever. However fast these things double and triple, right? So who the hell wants to be sitting on PayPal money? Oh, let me take the PayPal money out. Let me go place an order on Coinbase or Gemini and sit on that. No, just go straight crypto. Boom. And there's a service called, I think, Coin Payments. Coinpayments.net. It might even be owned by Coinbase. I'm not 100% sure. But it's a service. I've got the plugin. I've got it installed. I've got it set up. I haven't sent myself a test one, like, set something at maybe $10 and then go see if I can do a crypto transfer, and it works, and I have access to the parts of the website I just paid for. And when I say parts of the website I paid for, again, there's going to be a beginner course, then there's going to be like kind of like trading for noobs or whatever, beginner stage of trading, which he's got, I think, honestly, 12 hours between 3 videos in that series. So you can purchase 1, 2, 3, or all 3 for a bundle. That's how he does it, and that's how I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing exactly what he said he does. It's all his stuff. He owns it all, right? So whatever he says is how we should do it. That's how it's going to be done. And again, he's all up front. He's going to give me a little cut of all the revenue that comes in. But more importantly, let me tell you this. More importantly, this guy, as I've mentioned, has kind of a traders group. It's extremely small, and he doesn't want it big. He wants it small. where I don't know if it's just him or someone else or whatever. I know he's one of them for sure. He may be the only one. I didn't ask him this. He's making calls. Again, he's showing me these calls. After I did the Three Amigos chat, we were talking again about two he was just getting into. And then the next time I talked to him, it's already up 100%. I saw the chart. I pulled it up while he was talking to me. Yep, there it is. I saw where you got in, and there it is, sure enough. And at that moment, it was actually 68% afterwards. Still up 68%. He got out at 100% profit. So I'm going to be privy to that information, like all the time. Which is why I'm so glad this guy reached out to me. So not only is he offering me to make some additional revenue by having people, my subscribers, or whoever sees my videos and decides they want to do this, like the trading stuff. Keep in mind, this is two separate things, and I'm just talking about his trading tutorials, not this, small group of where he makes calls and people can follow him. That is extremely limited. He has entertained the idea, to me, as I've mentioned before, with not so certainty. Now he's let me know we may be able to pull a small amount in of your subscribers. I've got people on a freaking waiting list right now, he tells me on his. It's the same service, his website, First Mine or whatever. So yes, when that day comes, and it won't be in the too far future, by the way, it'll be not too far at all, because I think he's trying to get something set up by the middle of January, to where he can roll with it. So, I'm hoping, and I think it'll happen, that I'll be able to at least make a, call out to you guys. Hey, if anyone wants in on it, it's a monthly fee. I'm telling you, the guy's not cheap, but it reminded me of Cliff High. He's only charging $100, $99 for his damn report that has made people hundreds of thousands of dollars on a very small investment. And I'm talking Cliff now. What's it worth to you? I mean, you gotta think that. So these video tutorials are a one-time fee. You have access to the site basically forever. You pay it. It's not a one-time thing only. You log in and you can go to the different parts of the site that you've paid for. So if you buy the 3-package bundle to get the entire module 1, which is basically out of 3 modules, it's 12 hours, you'll get a discount kind of a thing. He does the same thing on his site. I'm going to replicate what he's doing. And then we have the introductory video. He has an introductory video, and then I have mine. I haven't seen his yet, but I did see module 1 out of the 3. I started watching that one. And this guy's going through everything you're going to need to know if you want to be one of the people who decides I want to start trading and try my hand at it. I think I can do something here. My destiny's in my hand. Yes, I can sit and hold, and these things are great. Boy, are we making some money this year, right? 2017, end of 2017, holy crap, are we making some money. Even sitting and holding. But if you look at those charts and you see all these stair steps like Cliff High has always talked about, there's just going to be these stair steps. Each time that's happening is an opportunity to sometimes make a killing, sometimes just do really well. And I was looking at, and I decided on my website, I'm going to put this chart up. I went back and looked at the S&P 500 from January of this year, 2017, to December, which we're not even out of yet. It's up approximately 15%. That's freaking good for 1 year. 15%, wow. And then you tell somebody, well, I was in Bitcoin. Well, how much is that one up? I don't know, 1,400%, 1,400%. What were you again, 15? Yeah, I'm 1,400. And by the way, while that was happening, it didn't just go up nicely. It went up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down in a very nice stair-step fashion, but, climbing the stairway to heaven. So I am looking at that, thinking right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. This is just Bitcoin, right there, right. These are all times profit could be scraped off. Get back in lower, ride it up, sell off. Get back in lower, ride it and sell off. And my mindset is, and same with him, he said, Joe, don't ever, no matter how good we think we have a call or anything, never put a giant amount on any of these bets. I don't care how sure we are. Never do that. I mean, do not do that. And he said, look, this is the most I've ever done. And I refuse to go any higher when I'm making a bet on these things. Which I'm not going to repeat. Maybe he talks about in the video, but that's his business. And I thought, for a guy that's got a couple dollars, these aren't huge bets. that he's doing. But he's winning and winning. Again, you can't, and there's more than one reason of not making a huge bet. Sometimes your bet's so huge that the participant's taking the other side of the bet thinking it's going to go up when you think it's going to go down and you want to get it lower, or vice versa. You put so much money in that now the market ain't moving the way you thought it would. Right? So you got to be smart. It's not just man, I had 10,000, I turned it into 100. Imagine if I had $1 million, I'd turn it into 10 million. Well, wait a minute. If you did the same trade, you might have wiped the whole thing out because there wasn't enough volume, there wasn't enough trade other traders happening. Right? So you got to think about this stuff. And he goes over this. So I started watching his first video. 5+ hours long. And it's basically like a go-to meeting that he was doing live. So he was charging people, hey, coming up December 2nd or so is module 1 of 3. Sign up, and when you sign up, you'll automatically be able to come back to my website and click the link, because the link will be in the members section. You'll be able to click the thing to log in, whatever, and then see the video live and even participate, which is what he did. Now that one's already recorded, it's over with. So that one's available now. You don't have to go wait through a go-to meeting thing. It's already live. So what happens is now if you go back, even on his site, the link to the video's there. You can always go see it. But he was actually doing it live. He was doing it Bill O'Reilly style. F it, I did it live. And he had an incredible Q&A at the end of it. Now granted, you're not going to be able to participate in Module 1 Q&A because it's pre-recorded now. It's done. But the next one is coming up Saturday, this Saturday. So Module 2. So basically, even on his site, my site, it's going to be the same. And he said to me, look, Joe, when you talk about this, don't even mention my site. Because if any of your people happen to find my site and go there, you're going to get 0 credit. And that's not fair. I want you to get the credit. Get your 25%. That was the deal. Okay. Great. So, FYI, I'll be talking about my site for the most part. It's the same exact thing. But if you can get in other words, let's say you sign in. All right, I already want all 3 packages. I'm sure of it. And these are the trading ones. It's all about trading. The first one is not even a package like that, or even a module. It's simply, I think, 2 different videos that he did as just how to get in to buy your first coin, how to open up accounts at exchanges, the basic stuff like I talked about. Then he's got the 3 modules. So you're either one of 2 kinds of people. You're either one that says, I don't want to do the trading part. I'm happy watching these things go up. God knows how many percent 1 year. I'll just sit on them. I don't care about the dips. Maybe I'll add to my collection on the dips, but I'm not going to sell. Therefore, you don't really want to be a trader. You're okay with the way it is. His first video and or mine, once I watch his first, the one that just teaches you basic stuff, I'll determine, do I need both on my side or just one of them? Because if we're talking about the same exact stuff, he's doing it his way, I'm doing it mine, but it's the same information. Well, there's no need to have 2 videos and try to charge people 2 times for 2 different things out of the same. So I've got to deal with that. I've got to have to watch it tonight, whatever, check it out, check mine out again. I already know what I talked about and do that. So either A, that's going to be you and you want to learn how to do stuff in that respect. You don't want to worry about the trading, that sort of thing. There's your videos, or the one of them, whatever. I would recommend people watch that if you really don't know too much. Again, you're not really sure about trading, you may not want to do it, but you still want to understand, why should I open up accounts at numerous exchanges rather than 1 or 2? How do I do that? I'm only on Coinbase. How do I do one somewhere else? That kind of stuff. Those are covered. Then you have the other kind of person that says, Joe, I hear everything you're saying right now. Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at my portfolio and it looks great. But I'd like to scrape some of that off. I want to leave it there so that I always have something growing, and I'm happy with the way cryptos are going. But I want some play money to try my hand at trading and see what I could do. Okay? And that's where my mind's at too. I've done well over there sitting. I've gotten to some ICOs. Some have gone up very well. Right? We're happy with EOS. Hey, great. But I wouldn't mind scraping a little off, and maybe a lot more than a little, but just a nice chunk, I should say, to play the game. And remember, once you have that chunk to play the trading game, that doesn't mean take it all at once on your first bet. Hey, let's do it. No. You say, I've got X amount. My first trade, I'm going to use 10% of what I set aside, or maybe 15, 20%. That's it. Now, and that's my words, not his. Don't put it all in. So those are going to be the videos that you're going to want to watch. How do I trade? What do I look for? What does all this volume mean? What are these little candlesticks with the little wicks? With the, the wick? What is that? Why is that important? He's going through all this. I barely got into video 1, module 1, if you will. 5 hours plus long. This was the one that was already done last Saturday, or the second, right, Saturday. He just did that one. So basically what I'm telling you is, yeah, you could go to my website even and say, I want to buy the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. Again, there's already a package available to buy all 3. It just means you're not going to be able to see video number 2 or video number 3 yet because they haven't happened. But the second they do, you will have access to the video, even if you didn't have time to meet him online while he did the live GoToMeeting or whatever it is. That's just another benefit. So if this package starts selling, the number 2, you're going to be able to watch the GoToMeeting on this Saturday or whatever. But he said, look, you got to be honest. He said, Joe, no one in their right mind should go in here and start on video 2. And then even 3. If you're going to do this, if you're sure you're going to trade, right? If you're sure you want to do this and trade, I'm telling you now, you're going to buy the bundle. 1, 2, and 3, and it saves like $125. Basically, the whole entire package, I think the price was $325 or $124. They're $165 a piece, actually. So whatever it ends up being, I think it's maybe it was $375. You save $125. The information I got out of video 1, and it didn't even get kind of close. I was just listening, headphones, and then watching whatever a little bit. And then you get, because sometimes he'd stop and talk about the psychology and fear and how people are getting nervous, they sell off and they shouldn't, and why they don't buy when they should. So I don't have to watch that. I'm just listening. But then he'd get back into, okay, watch this, look at this. Here's our entry point that we did this, and here's what we saw here, which told us it was going to come down, and here's where it went after that. You can see there's a good profit here to take. Here's where the smart money got in. Here's where the dumb money got out. He's going through all of it. It was just, this guy's going to be able to take somebody and make them into a good trader. But he told me, and I'm going to repeat it, Realist News, got to keep it real, both sides. He said, Joe, he just threw a number out there. Out of 2,000 people, 2,500 people that watch these things, I want to be a trader, I'm going to do this. 500 or so will do as they thought they would and not give up, or just decide to hell with it. They're going to move forward, and they're going to be very, very, very happy people. And he says you're going to have to watch the videos more than once, and they're hours long. Why? Because you're only going to retain 20 or 30% of what he shows you in that time period. Watch it again when you get some more free time. Oh, now 20, 30 more % stuck in my brain. I remember that. Yep, oh, I forgot about that one, right? When you finally grasp it, go ahead. Move on to the next video or whatever. So, my site may be available as early as, well, you're going to hear this Tuesday morning, driving home Monday. You may see me do a video, okay guys, my site's live, here's where it's at, here's the address. And then you can go there. Again, there will be an introductory video. That's not none of the modules. I think he charges $110 for that. It's also a few hours long. And it's separated into 2 different videos, basically. Or 2 sessions, if you will. And then, that's one thing, the $110. Some of you may already say to yourselves, I don't want that. I already know how to go to Kraken, I know how to go to Bittrex, I know how to go to some of these other ones. All I need to know is the trading tactics and things to look for and that sort of stuff. So you might decide on your own, I don't even need that. And I understand. But module 1, 2, and 3 of the whole trading course, they're $165 a piece, package $375. So, if anything, the site will be up. I think I mean, it's up, but I'm just making sure everything works. And I do have to kind of sign an agreement with him. It's his intellectual property. I get to use it as a licensee, if you will, right? Typical kind of a thing. He already sent me the document. It looks fine. It looks just fine. I have no problems with it. I haven't signed it yet because, again, this is his business thing. It's his intellectual property. Nobody would just call you on Skype. Oh, we're good. You know, go ahead and do what you want with my stuff. Obviously. So I'm probably going to go ahead and sign that tonight. Email it back to him. All right, let's go. Let me do a practice run on my website to make sure it works properly, that kind of thing. So that when you sign up, if you only sign up for one package, you're only going to have access to the one package. You're not going to be able to see package 2 and 3 or module 2 and 3. If you sign up for all 3 as the bundle or whatever, you're going to have access to all 3 for sure. But 2 and 3 isn't available yet. He's doing 2 live, I believe this Saturday, right? And the next one, it might be the next Saturday after. I'm not 100% sure. He has the dates on his side. I just need a copy in my description to say, hey, by the way, this is a live event on this date and time. And if you pay now, of course, you'll automatically come back here on that date, and you'll see a link here that will take you to where you need to go to watch it live and participate potentially. And he also gives away a tip of a coin he thinks people should be in these. So that's part of it, you know, part of a little like throw me a bone kind of a thing that he put out there. So yeah, I'm kind of excited, man. I've never been like a trader. I don't have those kind of skill sets. I never tried to. I didn't try to learn it. And if I can make some money making some of these little swipes over here, swipe off that, there's no wonder why he's killing it as a professional, former professional Forex trader. So I'm psyched about it. And the final thing I'll say, just so that there's no, oh, I thought you said this or I thought you meant that. Yes, he has a secondary service. It is not listed on our websites. Not right now. If he decides, and I think he's going to, come January something or another, this coming up January, Joe, there's a little bit more room for some of your subs in our private trade call, room. And the kind of people that are going to be required to go in there, I'm probably going to have to handpick. And I'm going to have a hard time doing that. And the number one reason I'm going to tell you, which he said the same thing. I mean, it's really why. We both knew it. He said it and I figured out that's exactly what I thought. He gives a trade call. Hey, we're looking at this coin, entry point right around here. And he'll say, don't put in more than $2,000 to $3,000. That's where you want to get in at. Because he knows I've got this many people times $2,000 or $3,000 equals this amount of money. As long as everybody plays nice and fair with each other and no idiot jackass gets greedy, oh, I'm putting in 20. How are they going to know? I'm putting in 20 on this one. I want to make big. I don't want to make 2 or 3K, turn into 6K. I want to make 20, turn into 40. But he said don't do more than 2 or 3. And you're going to ruin the effing thing for all of us because he's going to know, watching how this thing goes, hey, it looks like there's a lot more than we were expecting on that. Guys, my calls aren't working as good as they're supposed to. Uh-oh, we know what that means. Guys, the party's over. Thanks for participating while you had the time. We love y'all, but the thing ends. Your subscription fees will be canceled. You will not be renewed every single month going forward. And I'm not sure the price on that, by the way. It might be around $300 or so per month. But again, I'll throw that away in a heartbeat, getting some of the calls he's already made. So I now have the duty of picking some buddies that I don't know all that well. I know a few of you pretty well, and I feel comfortable you will follow the rules. Hey, if he says don't put in more than 3, don't be a greedy SOB and put in more than 3. We all need to do the same thing so we can all make money. You want to make it money now and get out fast, the whole damn thing's going to shut down if people start doing that, and then it goes away. Have a nice day. Why deal with that and get in quick, get rich quick fast one time because you broke the rules, so to speak, when if we all play fair, we'll be able to scrape $2,000 to $3,000, turns into 3, 4, 5, 6, additional. Do it again, Do it again. And what if there's a big coin that's got some serious money behind it already? Massive, market volume per day. He may say you can put as much in this as you feel like. You want to put 50, 60K into it? Go for it. Doesn't matter. But he's going to make that call. And if he says 2 or 3K into something, that does not mean I'm going to put 20 in. Who would be able to know, right? Because then you say, well, it still worked. Nothing happened. I'm going to put 50 in next time. Until he starts to see, my calls aren't as good. They're okay, but they used to be great. Now they're just good. Guys, someone out there playing unfair, and he's just going to say, F it, I'll shut it down. That's it. So I have the duty now to reach out when this time comes to certain people that I think, I won't be able to know that either, but that I think have the morals, the decency that me and guys like him have, and aren't greedy sons of guns, and will, play by the rules, so to speak. Which is why there's not going to be a whole lot of room when and if, I think he said he will, but when that goes down. So for now, again, if that never were to happen, or it did and people got greedy and he had to shut it down, it's gone. What are we left with? Nothing but the tutorial videos, which are golden, because now you, the greedy person maybe, can say, I don't need his trading calls. I get greedy as I want to be. I'm going to go look at the top 10, 20, whatever, 100 coins on CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to use the skills he taught me watching his tutorials to pick out and, snipe off some profits here and there on some of these coins. I don't care about the calls anymore. I can do this myself, right? That's the goal. The goal isn't to be, well, time is money and I'm lazy. I just want to listen to this guy's calls and I'll throw in whatever he says. That's great. Believe me. That's fantastic to be able to just sit here and let someone else do the work. Of course, he's getting his fee every month. In all fairness, he deserves it. But at the same time, again, if he goes away, he decides, all right, I'm retiring, I'm done. Oh, shoot, I should have learned the trading tactic. I should have learned. Right now, let me go watch his videos now. No, I think I'm going to watch them now and learn myself, and me personally, while simultaneously being a part of his little group. I get the pleasure in, of him reaching out to me and giving me this opportunity. And believe you me, I'm going to be in there. Now, guess what I asked him today? Because we talked on the phone a little bit. He said, look, this is what my document says. I'm going to need you to sign it. I'll just run over real quick. I heard, no problem. Send it over. And then when I got it, it was exactly what he read to me. I'm going to sign that sucker tonight. Make an agreement with him. At any time, he or I can just say, you know what, just whatever is happening is not working. I can stop my side, he can stop his, and that's it. There's nothing in there binding. You know what I mean? It's a really, lacks of any kind of scariness, document. It's very cut and dry, But I asked him, it's always JSnip4 looking out for the peeps. And in his document that he sent me, at the bottom, everything in you and I do, we're not technically partners, right? We're not partners. We're not in a partnership. We're not in a company together. We're just doing it. We're just doing a mutual thing together. You're gonna have your website. I'll get a cut of that. You get your little cut. He has his own. He's gonna do his own thing. It's the same stuff though. It's the same exact content. But in order for me to get the proper credit, I need to put up my own website and that sort of thing. So that was where that came from. But I asked him. Well, first of all, in the bottom he says, in working together, basically, you and I, the people, what's right and best for the people come first. Primary thing is that the people come first. So I have to agree, naturally, I will, that any intention, anything, the people come first. It's actually in the document I have to sign, which is fantastic. I can't believe that's even in there. But I said, listen, I really like to be able to throw my subscribers a bone every once in a while, if possible. And they're going to be wanting, so many people are going to want to join the trade call group thing. There's not going to be enough room. There's going to be some very upset people, one way or the other, who didn't make it. And I'm telling you now, I apologize to whoever you are in advance. Is there any chance, every once in a while, not frequently, just to be fair to him, every once in a while, maybe there's a good call coming up. You think, Joe, go ahead and tell your people this one. I'm okay with it. Just let them know. Get in at this thing and whatever, or buy it now, wait for this price, target, you know. So I can get one of his calls out of the private group and share it with my people. This costs you nothing. You don't have to sign up to the website. You don't have to buy the modules. You don't have to buy the intro. All you got to do is wait for me to come out one day and tell you, my new best friend trader guy, you know, pro tip, pro trade possibly coming up. Now, I don't know how big my channel is going to grow in the long end of this, but the day may come where Joe, we've noticed the last 2 times we gave you a good trade tip, the ones that we normally keep private, and you told your subs, those 2 trades didn't happen. We missed it. And you know why we missed it? Yeah, I know why. Why? Because so many of my freaking subs got in on it, and there's no stopping them of how much money they want to put into it. And we kind of all got F'd and yay. Correct. That could be a possibility later on in the future if my channel grows to some kind of huge proportions. I don't think it's big enough. The Chinese aren't listening. The Russians aren't listening. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole lot of people in the world that ain't listening to old Snippy, my friends. Which would be good for you, too. Because the less that hear that and actually act on it, the better for all of us. But the thing is, he didn't even kind of think about it. He said, Joe, I know you like giving out the freebie and the goods. I know you. I watch your channel, dude. I know you. Yes, we'll be able to do that. You know, little blue moon here or there, too. Every once in a while. I'll absolutely allow that. So that's freaking cool. Again, that won't cost you. It's not going to be, hey, guys, only the people that bought the packages on my channel, my site, get the free bonus. I could do that. I could charge a damn monthly, you know, tiny monthly fee just for some of y'all to say, Joe, give us the call. No, I'm going to give everybody the call. I'll give everybody the call when he allows me to. Again, he already told you, watch Bitcoin Cash first, second week of January. It's an if maybe. If it dumps. It should dump. To what level? Not sure. But it'll be a good opportunity, Bitcoin Cash. Jump in. Buy whatever you want to buy. See, if you're in Bitcoin Cash now, I mean, I don't know how high it can go from here to January, but whatever you feel is a good time to get out, maybe. It's your call. I'm not telling you what to do. Get out, and if this dump happens, you get back in, and then ride it back up to where it is now, and then higher. And then you might say, well, I want to flip some of that out into Bitcoin or Litecoin or something else at that time. And you could do that. Or you could just sit on it. See, because the name of the game, what he's going to teach you in these trading videos is accumulating more of the coins. You buy low, you sell high. And when it drops again, you buy up again, you're going to be able to buy more coins than you had before. It goes up, you sell. Goes back down, buy more. Next thing you know, you're compiling coins. I had 100 coins, now I've got 150, now I've got 200, or you know, thousands maybe. That's the name of the game. So again, I'm going to end this video now. Just keep in mind, there's the beginner who doesn't want to trade. Maybe you want to check out that little introductory video, and that's it. And then there's the 3-module package. You want to be a trader? You think you got what it takes? All you got to do is watch and learn. Anybody can do this. The question is, are you going to stick with it? Are you going to watch the videos more than once so that it is ingrained in your head? And then are you going to go out and practice a little bit and see the lineups that he's talking about, things to look for, and say, you know, I think I see that right here. Let me try and see if this works. And practice, right, and do it. Build some confidence. But one of the biggest things he talks about is your emotions. You got to turn that crap off. And he said that's the number one, I think he said that was the number one reason that a lot of people fail as traders. They can't turn off the emotion. Oh no, it's selling, it's dumping. I'm down now. Oh no, I'm down by my initial. Oh no, I got to get out now before I lose more. And then it goes back up. Damn it, I missed it. Right? You're your own worst enemy. And that's what makes pro traders what they are. They're not their worst enemy. They can turn off the emotion. They know what they're looking at. It's a game. Oh, it's just a game, or it's my job. You know, it's a job. It's my game, whatever. But there's people who can't turn it off. And then all of a sudden their emotions take over and they screw themselves. Now their portfolio's down, etc. So if you're that kind of guy or girl, this will be for you. Even if I didn't have this little deal with him, I mean, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm not going to have to pay for these videos. It's going to be on my site. I get to watch them whenever I want. etc. Don't think just because I'm going to make this little 25% off of these things, I'm not going to be pounding that knowledge into my head. Because again, what if he stops or decides I'm done with all this, no more calls, everything, oh, but wait, now I got to go watch the videos and learn. I want to know what the hell we're looking at. So when other coins come out, maybe I see something he's not even talking about. Hey guys, Jay Snip here. Such a Stellar Lumen coin, Stellar. I'm seeing an entry point coming up. If it hits here, we need to get in, guys. And then it happens. Okay, guys, when it gets here, that's around the sell time. I'd love to be able to come out here periodically. I see one staring me in the face of this is a move, but I'm ordering some other ones. I'm so happy over there. This is going to be me throwing a bone to some subscribers. Say, hey, check this one out. But at the same time, you will be getting the warning of all warnings. Don't give trading advice. I'm just telling you what I'm about to do. And if it doesn't pan out like we thought, because no trader is perfect, things happen, F off. Save your shitty comment for yourself. F off. That's how that's going to, that'll be my pre-warning before I open my mouth on those. Because, everybody loves you when you're making good calls. Boy, when you make a bad one, holy shiznit. Right? And I don't even mean per se on trading, just any, getting in the wrong ICO or something. Imagine the people who told everybody get into Tezos. Guys, it's going to be epic. Their money's tied up. There's lawsuits, class action. What the? Imagine if that was me who said that. Oh my God. The trolls would come out. So, if I can get this site completely done, sign this agreement, he's happy, I'm happy. This thing will be up tomorrow, and I will be doing a video. Guys, the site's live. Now, for this particular one, the way I've got my site set up, we might be able to handle a nice influx, because remember, it was going to be limited, just for the support purposes. It gets crazy sometimes. And he's doing the live ones, and when the live ones are there and there's a million people asking questions, oh my God, he just, he wants to try to help and teach, but the Q&A comes and a million people are asking questions, the live one, that it's difficult. That's why he was saying there's going to be limits. But then after these are done, and give me a little light. These live ones are done, they become static videos where you have access to them for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to sit there and go in the Q&A and ask questions. They're done, right? But you may want to click support, I need that, what about this? And I was talking to him today because I'm like, look, I've got 1 billion emails that came in last night. I knew I would. They want to sign up, trading class, they want the trading class. I'm like, maybe we can just put up something when they join. Listen. You're joining to listen and learn from the video. This does not include support. We're not going to help, support questions. What do you think about this? I get that crap every day. Joe, what do you think about this ICO? So we don't need 1 million emails coming. He gets that stuff too about certain questions about trading. That's how he's like, I've covered everything in the videos, but I still want to respond to everybody that emails me. So I said, well, maybe we can put something in place in bold or whatever, under the packages, these modules or whatever. You're just buying a training video. We're not going to be available to answer technical questions about this kind of stuff. And please don't ask us what we think about some certain coin or crypto or whatever. We're not going to answer that. Basically, this is strictly, I'm having a problem logging in. I logged in, but I don't see I have access to the 3 packages. I only see 1 package. What happened? That's the kind of support. So he said maybe, in that case, maybe we could handle some more people coming in. But his biggest concern was that this coming one Saturday, and then the next one, which I think is the next Saturday, for the final 3 of the videos, is that during his live event, if there's more than 200 or 300 people in there, the Q&A can get out of control like crazy. And he wants to do the Q&A during these live sessions because good questions come up, things he may not have talked about or needed clarification, and it makes an excellent video afterwards. So I thought to myself, maybe I'll just hold my site back until the next 2 weeks, let him do the videos, and then just upload my site. There shouldn't be any problem then. Then as many people want to join, they can join. But some of you may be those people who ask some really good questions in the Q&A. That would be great to be in the video possibly. So It'll probably be up for this Saturday and the next Saturday, and if we have to limit it at some point, then we will. I'll just have to take those packages off the website. No more sign-ups right now. You know, the class is full kind of a thing, and then go from there. Again, the good news is after it's uploaded to the website, we should be able to turn that back on or whatever. You know, in theory, because we shouldn't be getting a lot of help in support kind of questions other than, like I said, can't log in. I'm having problems with it. Not answer my questions about trading, about the candlestick and the wick. It's all in the videos. So I felt like let's put a little disclaimer under each thing when someone can click purchase this package, this little video thing. Disclaimer, this does not include help with your trading. This does not include telling you things that are already in the freaking videos. You know, it's just the fact that emails come in, you gotta scan them, delete that one, scan that one, delete that one. Like delete, I'm not talking about this. He goes through it, and I'll be honest, I go through it all the time in YouTube. Just from the YouTube stuff. My inbox is so full right now. I think I answered 2 people today. I saw the number of inbox, and I was just like distraught looking at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Most of it was, Joe, I want in on this damn class and whatever. And some of it was, hey, if the secret, not secret, but the trading class, where he gives tips, I want in on that one, I'm not replying really to anybody. When the day comes, I'll let you know. And those who want the secret, I'm willing to pay $300-something a month to get his calls. I'll do a separate video, and I'll tell you, like, when you hit the contact button on Realist News, I need you to put in the subject line of that forum, secret trading group or whatever. I'll make something up. That way, when a million emails come in, I can at least sort them and have them filter automatically from a rule to go in a special folder where I can see how many damn people, oh my God, and then I'm going to have to sort through that. I already know I can trust this person, this person, this person. I got 10 people I feel like I could trust in that one. But then I've got, 200 emails sitting in there. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to, if he says he's willing to take X number of them, I'll just start picking. Hey, there's this one. Go down the line. First one, first come, first serve. I don't know. I can't vet people. I don't know who you guys are. I know a few of you. But if he's willing to take like 100 or something, and that's it, or 50. Okay, well, I know 10 I can put in here right now. Okay, well, that leaves 40 more. Well, you emailed me next, you emailed me next, you did me next, and that's it. That's how that's going to go when that bridge needs to be crossed. So, I'm still super excited. I was looking at 2 of his most recent trades, and he made 100% on one of them in one day. 24 hours later, boom. It still blows me away. Now that I'm home, time to do some other videos. And after that, get back on the website because I'm this close to getting it done. Get the paperwork signed, send it back to him. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. But I do need to do a couple trial, buy a package. I'll set the price to like $5 or $10. Send my own crypto to myself. Did it work? Did it give me access to the site automatically? Yep, great. Let me do the big package. Make that one $15. Do a test. It worked. Great. I've got access to all 3. Yep, great. Then I can tell you tomorrow sometime, hopefully, which again, tomorrow being the day you're seeing this video, Tuesday. Guys, the site's ready. This is strictly for training videos, not the, give me the trading tips. It's the trading video tutorials. And again, introductory video is already there. The first of the three modules, it's already there because that was last Saturday. But 2 and 3, 2's coming this Saturday, and number 3 is coming the next Saturday, I believe. So yes, you could still buy the whole package for the discount, and then just wait. Tuesday comes along, you log back in. Guys, here's the link to his live thing. It's going down tonight at this time or whatever, or during the day, it's Saturday at this time. You'll be able to click on the link and go watch it live, and even participate at the end in the Q&A. And there will be breaks in between, like if you went to a seminar. Go take a little quick lunch break, a drink break, potty break. And but then after that, the video will be uploaded. So now if you go back to the site, the introductory video's there. It's been there. Module 1's there because it's been there. And now Module 2's there. Just click play right there on the website. You have access to it in your members section. You're good. And then, of course, you already paid for the whole package. So number 3's sitting over there. So the next week after that, you'll get to do that one live again. Maybe you'll have figured out some more questions you want to ask him on that one. So at the end when the Q&A comes, Maybe he can answer some of those questions. And again, once he's done with that, now we've got the whole introductory course for trading and all the stuff he talked about completely out of the way. And we're done. Now, he did tell me, he's like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to, just off of some of the Q&A, I'm realizing I might have to do 2 more videos. So we may have this first one, call it the introductory to trading and whatever, and there's 3 modules. And then I might have a second one later, which will be maybe more advanced or something, and it'll be like 2 videos on that. But again, that's one of the things where we'll cross that bridge when we get there if that's the case. But these things are packed full of information. I saw the first one and barely got into it. And then at one point, I was like, let me just skip and see what he's talking about here. Watch that for 10 minutes. Skip, see what he's talking about here. Watch that. Solid information, folks. Take care.